Hello everyone, Namaskar. I am Riya Yavalkar. I hope you had a great Easter. Today I will be conducting my first session of online Kathak tutorial. Kathak is one of the 8 recognized classical dance forms from India. The other dance forms are Kuchipudi, Mohiniyattam, Bharatnatyam, Kathakali, Odissi, Manipuri and Satriya. Out of all these classical dance forms, Kathak is the most natural way of movements. Versus Kathakali, on the other hand, has the most dramatized way of movements. Kathak can be characterized by a lot of footwork, lot of whirls and storytelling. Now storytelling is the origin of Kathak. The word Kathak comes from the word Kathakar or Kathakas. Kathakas were the artists who used to go around from one place to another in the whole country telling stories, narrating stories in the form of performing arts. From these Kathakars came Kathak. In Sanskrit, a story is called Katha. That is why we say, Katha kahe so Kathak kehlave. Most of the Indian classical dancers, before dancing, apologize to Mother Earth using a prayer. I will be saying the prayer now. Samudra Vasune Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnupatni Namastubhyam Padasparsha Kshamasvame. Now the meaning of this prayer is, O Mother Earth, you are dressed in ocean, mountains are like your breast, you are the wife of Lord Vishnu, and I am sorry, please forgive me, but my feet are touching you. All the Indian classical dances also follow Guru Shishya Parampara. So followed by apologizing to Mother Earth, we also take blessings from our Guru or our teachers in the form of a prayer. So I'll be saying that prayer now. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. After saying prayers, Indian classical dancers do a namaskar. Now this namaskar is to show their gratitude towards the whole universe and to everything that is in the universe. Now before we begin with the namaskar, I would like to introduce you to the main mudra or the hand position that is used in Kathak. So the basic hand position that is used in Kathak is called Arala, and it is like this. You open your palm like this, straight, not like this, just straight, all your fingers together. Now you bring your thumb in front of your index finger and you join your index finger to your thumb. So that's your Arala mudra. So the rest of the 3 fingers can be free. They can be a little bit like this or exactly like this. So you have your freedom in keeping these fingers. But you cannot do like this because this is a completely different mudra. So I prefer it keeping like this. So that's your Arala mudra. That's the most used mudra in Kathak. Now next comes your standing position. Now this is also very important. You should stand in a straight manner. So you should feel as if your body is like a pillar. So and each of the sections are the building blocks and they are on top of each other. So they should be aligned and they should be straight. You should not lean forward, don't go backwards, just straight. And another important thing is your shoulders. They should not be hunched or stressed basically. They should be relaxed. They should be down and relaxed. And so that's your standing position. But one more important thing is your feet. How are you going to keep your feet? So first you kind of join your feet together. Let's see. Join your feet together and split the toes apart from each other. Not too much, just a little bit, so that it's comfortable for you. So like this. And make sure that there is some gap between your heels, because this gap is essential, because you will wear ghungru if you do Kathak. Then you wear the belts around your ankle. So the belts need some space. That's your comfortable position for Kathak. And you make both Arala Mudra on both your hands, and both your hands go in front of your chest. So that's your basic position of Kathak. Now that we have learned the basic position of Kathak, let's learn Namaskar. So I will start with teaching just the footwork. So the first step of Namaskar is that you have to tap your right leg on the floor like this. So you tap your right leg flat on the floor and you have to make the sound like as if it's a clap, like this. So I will do it once again. 1. So now I will not say 1 so that you can hear the clap sound. So that's step 1. You have to tap your right foot on the floor. The same thing is repeated, but now with the left leg. So this is your step 2. So that's step 1 is right leg, step 2 is left leg. Now the same thing you have to repeat for the step 3 and 4. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are your first 4 steps. So now let's focus on the hand movements. The first movement is when you move your right hand outside to the right side. Okay? 1 and bring it back. So if you notice, when I moved my right hand outside, I also followed my face. So your face will always follow your hand in Kathak. So the first step is like 1. That's your first step. Now the same thing you have to repeat with your left hand. So the second step is 2. The first step 1, 2. So these are your first 2 steps. So unlike your footwork, your hand movement will not repeat for the third and the fourth step. So the third step, okay, so before starting to learn the third step of hand movements, we will first learn another mudra, so another hand position. The first hand position that we learned today was Arala. That's your basic Kathak hand position. Now the second hand position is Pataka. This is called a Pataka. It's the most simple hand position. You just have to open your arm, open your palm and keep all the fingers aligned. That's your Pataka mudra. So in this third and the fourth step, we will be using Pataka mudra. How will we be using it? Your right hand goes on the 45-degree angle, like that corner and up. So this is your third step. On your right side, your right hand goes, but not like 90 degrees right, but 45 degrees right. So it goes 3. Now the same thing will repeat on your left side. 4. So let's do all the 4 hand movements together. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are your first 4 hand movements. Let's try to combine the hand movements and your footwork. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's move on to the 5th movement. Now let's again concentrate only on the footwork. So your right leg goes over your left leg and on the left side like this. Now if you notice, when I move my right leg on my left side, I also move my body weight on the right leg, because the next step is basically there is no footwork in the 6th step, but you just have to move your body. So this is the 6th step. Now the 6th, if you notice, the 5th is you move your right leg on over your left leg and on the left side, and when you rotate this in the 6th step, automatically your left leg comes in front of the right leg and the right leg goes in the back. So this is what you want to achieve. So this is 5, 6. I will also continue with 7 and 8 because they are very simple. 7, you just have to bend down. 7, 8. 8 is coming up. Now let's see the hand movement. Our first 4 beats were 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the 5th beat is you open, again you use Pataka Mudra. You open both your hand like this. So your right hand goes in front and your left hand goes in the back, and both the palm are facing above. So that's your 5th position. And the 6th position is just that you bring both the hands back. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th is bending down. Now while bending down, you just have to keep your hand on the floor. So 7, 8. So the 9th position, I will try to cut it into 2 parts. So this is the first part of the 9th position, where both your hand go in front of you, straight ahead, and both the hand are in Pataka Mudra, and both the patakas are facing up. So 1 and 2. 1, 2. Let's try to do it in 1. 1. So that's your 9th step. 1. And your hand stays there. Next, the 10th step is very easy. You just have to bring both these hands together. That's your 10th step. So these are the hand movements for the 9th and the 10th. And your leg movement for the 9th and the 10th is same as the 1st and the 2nd. So your right leg goes right leg goes tap, that is 9th, and left leg goes tap, that's 10th. So let's try to combine all of it together. I hope we manage. Okay, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.